Hello everybody, in this video we're going to add a feature that lets you pause the game. Okay, now I've actually already made this, so I'm just going to run through what it is. Okay, now first of all what I did was I made a new variable and I called it pause. Now you'll see if I drag the screen over, I've got it showing there as well. Ideally you wouldn't have it showing, but just for the purpose of testing, that's what I've got on there. Okay, so once I've got that variable, the idea is that pause is going to either be set to 0 or to 1. Now I've added these two bits of script in there. This is on the bat sprite though, but for the record you're going to have to add this to every single sprite that moves. So with this game it would be all of the ghouls as well as the bat. So let's run through this. Now I've got when backdrop switches to level 1, then forever if pause equals 1, then stop this script. Okay, so forever if pause equals 1, then we're going to stop. So that what that does is it actually stops the bat. Okay, so when backdrop switches to level 1, it says forever if pause equals 0, then move 4 steps. So let's give this a go. I think if I click on, let's move the screen up a bit. Let's start new game, and then because pause is 1, it's not doing anything, but there we go. But then if I press P, which is what I set to, I'll talk about that in a second, then you'll see that it goes up. So it's the effect that the bat is paused. Now I've not set this to anything else, therefore it just gives me a bit of an unfair advantage with that. Okay, but there we go. So P or stop, start. So if I press P for pause, like I said, you should apply it to everything on there, and then space to unpause, which is what I've set those keys as. But it's completely up to you what you do it as. So it completely works. Let's move back over here. But what I needed to do though is I needed to get rid of the code that automatically moved me. So this is now the code to move. So I used to have forever when backdrop switches to level 1 or forever move 4 steps. Not got that anymore. I've now added this if pause equals 0, then you move in 4 steps instead. Okay, so nowhere else on the bat will you see a move 4 steps. If you keep it in, then it adds it to that 4 steps, and it actually moves it 8 steps, which is a bit fast really. So yeah, so the idea is that, say for example, if you're happy with that, then let's see ghoul free. Which one's ghoul free? At the top right there. So if I drag that to ghoul free, and if I drag that to ghoul free, then next I'll restart this game. And then there we go. So oh, it's going rather fast now because he's still got that extra 4 movement slots. But if I press P, hopefully when he appears on screen, let's see, there is P. Oh no, that's slowing him down 1. So now space again and P. Oh, space again, see him at the bottom, P. So because he's got that extra 4 for the ghoul free now, so let's move those out of the way, the one that I just picked. So I had it all already moving 1 step. So if well, realistically I can get rid of that now. So let's start again. Let's have a look. Start new game. So now 0. So now he's moving. Or paused, moving. Like that. Okay, so it's that idea that we've got rid of the code that already made the ghoul or whatever character move. We've just replaced it with this one. So that starts it when pause equals 0, move 4 steps. When pause equals 1, stop this script. Now what I did as well is on the stage, I said when P key is pressed, set pause to 1. When space key is pressed, set pause to 0. Now it would be a nice effect as well if when, for example, P key was pressed and it paused, you had something there that said game paused, please press spacebar to continue, something like that. I've not done that because my game is not fully finished yet, but that's again for usability, to make it easy for somebody that's playing the game. That's a good way to do it. Maybe also put on your instructions screen that's how you pause and unpause it, and so on. Okay, so it's up to you to make your game as playable and usable as possible. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.